Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your love reading for the first half of February 2019. This month, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. Also, make sure to hit all notifications so that you actually get notifications. But Pisces, enough wasting time here. Let's see what we have going on for you for love this month. I feel like a lot, I was going to say this before I even got started. I feel like a lot of you could just be focused on work this month, so there could be a stronger work focus, or yeah, definitely, is what I would say here. So let's see what we have going on for you. You start off with the Jack of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades. This is pretty good. This could represent existing problems being resolved. This could represent anxiety in love at this time. So you could have anxieties or fears about love, something like that. Or you could just be thinking, I'm never going to find love, on the extreme end of the scale here with these two cards. But this is a card of kind of rising up from the ashes. So in some ways it could represent your love life kind of taking a turn for the better, or just finding ways to make it better in some way. For others, this could represent somebody coming back from the past. I would say, I don't want to get your hopes up here, Pisces, so like I always say, I feel like it's better to move on. If it didn't work out in the first place, then it's probably not meant to be. But I would say that I do feel here for some of you, just looking at these cards, there could be, again, maybe it's like maybe you got out of a relationship due to circumstances that, maybe the relationship was fine, but maybe there were circumstances that just didn't allow it to continue. I would say if you were in a relationship like that, you could be getting back together. Obviously, again, if your ex is garbage, then I feel like you're moving on. So don't worry about it. But for others, like I said, fortune after difficulty here, so really good. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds, my Just Do It card. And the Seven of Hearts. Yeah, I feel like you want true love. I feel like you want a very deep commitment here with somebody. And I feel like you will be getting that in the future. But again, I still get fears. So again, some of you could be having fears that you're like not going to get married. These things could be popping up. Pisces, you are affected by time more than anybody right now in this chart. Meaning that it's like you could be fearing that you're out of time. Or maybe you feel like you're too old or too young or whatever. Having to do with time as far as pretty much in every area of your life, Pisces. So definitely needing to let those fears go. But this card just says, just do it, and this is a commitment. So some of you could be having fears about committing to somebody, but this says, just do it. Make it happen. Let those fears go because, again, it could be a very good relationship for you. This is like marriage, children, everything you could want. Even if you don't want children, it could just represent, like I said, a very deep, strong commitment to somebody. Next, you have the Four of Hearts, new love coming in for you. Yes, Two of Diamonds. Some of you could be meeting this person through work. That might be actually why, like I said, there's a very heavy work focus here. Now that I'm clarifying all these cards, I do feel like there is love possible for you this month, Pisces, as well. But again, it could be through work. You meet somebody with this Two of Diamonds. This is just a perfect match at work or at a job. For others, this could represent a move. It could say that you are moving, spending money to move, obviously, and you are finding a perfect match because of a move. That seems to be happening for a few signs at this time, and probably for the next, probably like 2 years or 3 years or so. So I feel like it's a possibility for a lot of people to move, find love, something along those lines. This could also represent a new job, and again, it could just say that you move jobs, maybe get a new job, and then you find somebody wherever it is that you're working. For others, I just feel like this is saying new love, that new love is entering into your life. Next, in your challenge position, you have the Six of Spades and the King of Diamonds, not knowing who your soulmate is, or questioning it, is what I would say here. So some of you could be having questions about a soulmate. I feel like for some of you, maybe you feel like you lost your soulmate as well, Pisces. So some of you could feel like somebody got away from you. So again, some of you could feel like you lost your soulmate here. For others, I feel like that feeling has switched. So I feel like maybe somebody walked away from you, and I feel like you felt like you lost your soulmate. Now I feel like your feelings have changed, but now I feel like they feel like they lost their soulmate. But I feel like they are the one that walked away for some of you. Like I said, not all of you. And so, again, that could be the case. For others, I feel like this is just talking about a breakup. So I feel like some of you went through a breakup and you're fearing whether or not you will be able to meet a soulmate in the near future with this King of Diamonds. This is a good card though. Even though it's coming up in a challenge position, even in challenge position, this card can represent incremental improvements. So it does say that things in your love life could be improving right now. Next, you have the Queen of Diamonds and the King of Clubs. Yes, I feel like you probably will have multiple people showing up for you, Pisces. I've said this to you before. it might not be this month, but I feel like maybe over the next year, like this year, I feel like there could be a lot of opportunities for you to meet multiple people, date multiple people, whatever the case may be. And I feel like you are, again, trying to go towards this energy here, like a soulmate, whatever you want to call it, type energy as well. For others, I feel like there could be an earth or a fire sign coming in for you. I feel like you Pisces will have a choice, really. I feel like even some of you, again, like I said with that time thing at the beginning, I feel like some of you will be surprised. Six of Spades there is called the Tower in the Lenormand card reading system. So I think there could be a surprise. Like maybe you haven't dated in like 10 years, and then like all of a sudden you have all these choices, or maybe you have two choices. And you're like, who do I pick here? So for some of you, I feel like it could be between the past, somebody from the past, and somebody new. For some of you, I feel like it could be somebody older, somebody younger. All these choices. Queen of Diamonds always says pick the new choice. So it's like if an ex comes back and you're thinking about going with somebody else, this card says pick the new person. It's the better choice. Don't be confused with this card here over who you should choose. So I would definitely say pick the new choice if you have a choice here, Pisces. And finally, you have the Ace of Diamonds, new path. Same answer. Nine of Clubs, tons of opportunities. I feel like for some of you, somebody in your past was I feel like they were wearing a mask. Like they were not, they were not fully expressing their emotions, or they were kind of like holding things back. Maybe they weren't being, outright deceitful, or maybe they weren't lying. Maybe they were, but, this could just say that they were wearing a mask. They weren't, giving 100%. Now I feel like for some of you, I feel like this person wants to come back. I feel like they want to open up, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's too late. So I feel like you will be, stepping off on this new path. For others, I feel like this is just saying doing something new in your life will open up tons of opportunity in love. So again, this could be a move, a new job. It could be just anything, starting anything new. You could decide to take a Zumba class, a CrossFit class, whatever. But I would just say do something new, Pisces. I always say this to you, Pisces. Everything is about newness in all your readings. And this comes up for a lot of people, but it comes up mostly for you. So I would say do something new, get a hobby. Like I said, join a class, join a dance class, join a rock climbing class. I don't care what you do, but I feel like you need to do something, because I feel like that's how you're going to attract somebody in. I feel like, just sitting at home and doing nothing is probably not going to work. So, again, I feel like in public is, meeting new people, making new friends. Come on, like all this stuff in Capricorn for you, Pisces. According to Chris's crappy astrology, that means you need to get out there and make new friends. Literally, better friends. But, yeah, Pisces, looks amazing. Really good. Definitely focus on money, but really good. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your month.